Once upon a time, it was a fun place where people would party. Today, drunkenness, child prostitution and drug taking just part of Sydney's most sordid scene. King's Cross is the domain of the thugs and the hoons, but at last there's a move to kick some of these characters out. Jane Hanson reports on the plan to lift the image of the cross by bouncing the bouncers.
Sydney's King's Cross. Lights, action, sleaze, tarnished glitter. It attracts thousands of tourists every night of the week. Recent months, tourism has dropped.
This was lucky enough to survive an unprovoked bashing outside a King's Cross nightclub. His friend wasn't so fortunate. 49-year-old Nuati Tuaru died on the operating table several hours.
This incident occurred less than 4 weeks ago. A King's Cross bouncer has been charged with murder. It's not the first time it's happened. According to police statistics, the bully brigade on King's Cross doorways bashes up to 5 people each week.
One where a person's badly injured is one too many.
Police at King's Cross have said enough. By the end of the month, all cross bouncers and doormen will be required to be licensed under the Securities Protection Act.
They would all have to carry an identification bearing their photograph. We will have a copy of a photograph at our patrol here.
There's no doubt bouncers have a bad reputation. What the licensing proposal will attempt to do, however, is stamp out the thuggery element.
And this is one step which we're taking, which we hope will help clean up the image so that people can freely walk down at the main street of the cross, and they will know that they're not going to have any problems with door staff.
The image over the years has been that they're hoodlums or criminals, whereas I think the majority of the people find it hard to get a job in any other sphere or any other type of work.
The new law stipulates that all bouncers and doormen must pass a criminal record check. If they have an indictable offence on their record, they're out, and out for good, in the Cross region. On top of the record check, all will have to attend a security course. What do they learn in this course?
Control and how to handle people. They're also taught that as little force is to be used at any time.
To be fair to the bouncers, theirs is a tough job, tolerating drunken louts who regularly provoke violence. But surprisingly, most of the bouncers we spoke to were keen to adopt the new system.
I think it'll basically clear up a lot of the issues and put us all in the clear.
I think it's a good idea.
You want to clean up the area?
Definitely.
The show's going all night. Come right in.
Most of the bouncers want to be rid of the image created by 1 or 2 bad apples. While shooting this report, we found them as well.
Get it, pal. Come on, can't film me. Because I said so. Very expensive camera, they're not a good.
Come May 30, people like this will no longer have a place in King's Cross.
Yeah, bouncers, a necessary evil, some would say, in the nightlife of Sydney. And while there may be the odd joint that still requires the services of these strong-arm merchants, it's interesting to note, as a mate of mine did the other evening, that the only pubs and clubs where you ever seem to regularly get any blues are the ones that employ bouncers. You check it out, when there are bouncers at a place, you rarely see any major problems. The patrons or the public can usually settle things quietly. But when there are bouncers, it's incredible the number of times you see a bit of pushing and shoving, and next thing, somebody gets their teeth knocked out, and there must be a lesson there somewhere. All right, one famous Sydney establishment where you never need any bouncers because the customers are more than capable of persuading troublemakers to leave is Artie Beetson's old.
Okay, let's go and have a look at Max Q with Monday by Saturday.